Before this video starts, make sure to subscribe to this channel and also turn on all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I upload. I do have a couple plans for the castle. So what I'm thinking is that over the course of time, I would like to revamp the castle a little bit. It's getting a little bit lonely. And I'm a little bit tired of having to go basically into the basement of the castle every time I want to go to my bedroom. So what I want to do is I want to, since Anthony isn't living here anymore, RIP Anthony. Anthony's not dead, but Anthony is now married and moved out. What I was thinking is I could, oh, this is so empty. It's so empty. Oh my God, it's so empty. Okay. That's sad. Very, very sad. Anthony has moved out. So I was thinking what we could do is I could take over Anthony's bedroom and I could probably make downstairs this like a little study, or I could make this upstairs part a study. Or my main bedroom, I might move the stairs to somewhere else so they're not directly in the middle of the room, because I don't know about this design choice, Anthony, but I don't appreciate it. Why is it in the middle of the room? I might move that. And then my room will be repurposed for whatever comes up in the future. I'm not sure what that'll be, but my room will be repurposed as to maybe like a little guest room. Maybe people would like that, you know what I mean? Maybe my room will be repurposed into a guest room. Maybe it'll be repurposed into something else. I do know Kaya wants to move up there and make that their bedroom. So, yeah. But I'm gonna plan that out really quickly and then see what's going on here. I also want to develop Port Sydney and make that more established as like a really good like port and trading center for the Elven Kingdom. And I do want to connect it to the Elven Kingdom in some way. I know there is a waypoint there right now, so that may be the only way of connecting it, or maybe we could just make a really long winding road. If Kaya is smart, they'll use the telepaths that they have for me, and they will just try to find me wherever I go throughout the castle. But yeah, I'm gonna check my mailbox. Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So I at the Waystone, there was a trap set. It was there were some pressure plates. And in the pressure plates was it was splash potions. I think it was poison.
Are you sure it was poison?
Yes. I didn't get poisoned, but I believe Lillian received the hits, but it didn't hurt them because the variants don't get affected by poison.
Oh.
So I got rid of the trap, but then the trap was reset with splash potions of bleeding, so I've got rid of the trap again.
Oh. Is it gone for good?
I don't, well, yes, it's not there anymore, as in like I got rid of it. I just don't know if they'll try again. I don't know who did it.
This is so annoying. Why does everybody target us? Like for no reason. I'm getting sick of it. Like first it was the Winter Kingdom, then it's the Mermaid Kingdom, and then we got pranked by some other kingdom, and
that was the Netherian Kingdom.
That was the Netherian Kingdom, and now
but that was kind of funny though.
Oh my God. And then we got bombs set up all over the Elven Kingdom, and now we're getting traps put in our waystone. Like, what? Excuse you? Do I have to wage war on people in order for them to leave us alone?
No, I beg you, please. I will be the only one on the front lines. I can't handle that.
Listen. We need to do something, because this is getting outrageous. They need to stop with the elves, okay? Like, actually. I'm sorry. I am just like, that's not very princessy to word in that way, but like...
But it's valid, I suppose.
It's just like, why? Just like, why? Please stop.
Anyway.
I can't. But you got rid of them, right?
Yes. Yeah, the traps are gone.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining potions of bleeding I put in the vault.
Okay. How did they get potions? The only people who can make potions are the Netherians. So it was either them or someone's illegally making potions.
I would bank on someone illegally making potions.
Now I have to talk to this about Karma. Now I have to talk to Karma about this. Or Morgan.
Oh?
Not, I have
Talking to Karma.
I'm gonna fight you, I swear to God.
What's going on between you and Karma?
Have I not told you?
You guys are getting closer. It's kind of...
Have I not told you?
No. I don't pry into your personal life, and now I feel like I should.
Oh, okay. Karma and I are, like, officially dating. Okay.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Your head just, like, poltergeisted. What was that?
Anyway, that's exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fun.
We haven't worked out all of the details yet, but it's new, and I did already speak to Karma about like the fact that I'm being coronated into the Elven throne, and she has no interest in defecting to the Elven kingdom. And she wants to stay within the Nether, which is fine. Okay. So we're gonna work it out. If the relationship moves farther and we decide that we're going to continue with it and get married and stuff like that, then we'll just have to deal with her being half-time here, half-time in the Nether.
Okay.
But I wanted to make that very, very clear, because I can't leave here if I'm coronated into. Otherwise, if Melody or Anthony was still here, I would have taken the orb and defected to the Nether. I'm going to be completely honest.
If Melody were to come back, would can she take the throne, or is that not a thing?
Melody was never coronated. Maholia was coronated.
That's right.
Maholia was coronated, and then Melody took her place. But Melody herself never went through a coronation. I'm going to be coronated into the throne soon, hopefully. And so then, yeah, I will have the right to the throne, and I can give it up temporarily, like Melody has done on and off with us, and give someone else a chance to rule for like maybe a couple of weeks, but it'd still be officially mine.
I see. Okay. I hope no one crashes the coronation.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past anybody.
Sometimes I don't feel like doing my job, you know?
Please do your job. You're the only knight we have left. I beg of you.
I know.
I am gonna set up for the other knights to be around though, whenever for the date of the coronation. I will set that up. Okay. You will not be the only one there.
Okay, that's good. I mean, and then we'll also probably have Max there as well. So.
Yes. Max hasn't been doing his duties as a temporary knight of the Elven Kingdom.
Well, also you haven't been around.
That's fair. Well, no, I have. I've just been doing stuff in the castle. I only really come out towards the end of the week.
That is, I guess that's true.
Yeah. Don't act like I don't do nothing for this kingdom. I do lots of stuffs for this kingdom. No,
you do everything.
Okay. I think it's mostly Kano though. Kano carries this kingdom on his back.
I haven't seen him around in a while.
I haven't seen him either.
Oh no. Did he go back to the other kingdom? Is that why he's been MIA?
Yes. He went back to the old kingdom in order to collect information and stuff like that, and see if he could get Magnolius for my coronation.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil. There he is. Can I check my mailbox really quickly?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
No, how dare you?
How dare I check my mailbox?
You don't need to ask for my permission.
A Stratus Ball? Okay.
Yeah, that's... Did you not know that was happening?
No. You are hereby invited to
I'm in this outfit.
Stratus Garden Ball. When Saturday, August 10th at 5 p.m. CST, 6 p.m. EST. This is a ball, not whatever you're dressed for.
I'm dressed for something else. That ball is tomorrow night.
Why are they sending out invitations the day before a ball?
They were sent out a while ago. You were in the castle.
Oh, that's a me issue for not checking my mailbox.
Just a little bit.
Oh, that's a me issue.
I mean, I could like knock on the door, and be like, Annabelle, you got mail.
You really should. You should. Because if I find out, if I have to RSVP, I don't even know how to say it. RSVP. I'm gonna lose my shit.
I don't think you have to. I think it's just a. You just go.
Snakes in the garden can wear anything flower related, snake or anything formal.
I don't have any snake related wares, so.
Neither do I. I'm probably just gonna reuse my Elven ball dress, but remove the butterflies. That will work.
Oh, that works.
That works. It's colorful and gardeny like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should work. That's fine.
That dress was pretty. I like that.
Wear your best formal wear. We will be hosting a best dressed contest where you can vote for the 2 best dressed. Food and drinks will be provided. Violence and death will not be permitted or tolerated on Stratus grounds. So please be mindful. Anything of the sort, please take elsewhere. I like how that's worded. I don't know if I want to go to that. Oh.
To the ball?
Yeah.
I'm
just super hesitant.
I plan to go.
I'm just super hesitant now with anything regarding the Seraphs, honestly. I don't know. It's just valid. Like what we witnessed at that execution was just like it made it seem planned, and I just can't get that off of my head, honestly.
Yeah, I was a bit weird, but I'm going with Max. I know Max is gonna. So I plan to go. I don't know if anything's gonna go down. Maybe some drama. We don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. But whatever. I guess I could go to show support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had any interaction with the Seraphs. Well, not a lot of them. But like, you know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
This is such like a weird thing for me. Because in the beginning, I planned to have like absolutely no contact with the Therians. I was ready to like outcast them and you know, I didn't have like
but now you're dating one of them. You can't do that.
Now I'm dating one of them, and I was planning on making really good relations with the Seraphs, and now I'm like, now I'm suspicious of them. I don't know. It just works out really weird sometimes. But what is this alpha for?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What is the alpha for?
Oh, it's for Umiko and Nimbus's wedding. They're getting married tonight.
Oh. Can we go into a group really quickly?
Sure. I'll make it.
Okay. Oh, holy shit. Sorry.
I'm like nodding at you. And you nod. I don't know what else to do.
I listen, I looked at the groups and I just said, oh, holy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Everybody is in that one group. Which I'll be heading there.
Yeah.
But, okay, go on. What did you?
Okay. So, you know the task, right? No?
I usually go check, but I haven't had time this week to go look.
Okay. Forget about that. When you arrive there,
what?
Tell me. Like, send me a missive when you're there, and then I'm going to telepass to you, but I will telepass invisible.
Why?
No reason. Just do what I say.
No, you can't say. You didn't even know this was happening tonight.
No. Listen. It's important that I do this. Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry for questioning you.
This is the only time where I'm going to use my authority as a princess to tell you to do something that you may not like for me to do. Okay. And I'm being upfront with you about it, and I need you to listen to me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you know if Marina is going to the wedding?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. But I don't believe so.
Okay.
Why?
I just wanted to ask. I just wanted to ask. It really has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to know if they were gonna be there or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you know.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Is there anything else you need to go do?
I'm gonna go meet up with Max because I think I'm gonna go with him, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Okay, I hate doing stuff like that. Hello?
Hello?
Anthony.
Hi.
Hi, did you telepass to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was stuck in a void when I got on.
You were stuck in the void. The fog took you, didn't it? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I
think
was...
everyone's in one spot.
Yeah, I suddenly heard the door open and close behind me and I was like, excuse you? Like, who's that? What are you doing in my castle?
It's your brother.
Oh, welcome. But yeah. So how have you been? How's Marina? How are the babies?
She's very sick right now, so she is not around today.
Oh, she's not gonna be here today?
No.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate timing, but I mean, that's good. At least she's getting the rest that she needs, you know?
Yeah, she's sleeping her way.
That's good.
What you doing today?
I'm walking around seeing what needs to be done. I just got, you should check your mailbox, actually. Check your mailbox.
A wedding invitation.
Is that the only thing that's in there?
Oh, and a ball invite.
Oh, okay, so you got both of them.
Tomorrow? Why are they putting things last minute?
Listen, apparently it was in there before, but I just wasn't here to read it. That's what I thought too. But apparently I just missed it. Yeah. Oh.
If you go, I'll go.
To the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be good to like go to show support. I don't know.
I'll probably use my Elven ball skin.
Yeah, I'll probably reuse my Elven ball outfit as well. Actually, there is something that I want to run by you, and I want to see if it's okay.
Okay.
It's about your bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know how my bedroom is basically in the basement of the castle?
Yes, not very good for you.
No. So what I was thinking, since you're not living here anymore, and you
noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed, and you've cleaned this out, sir.
You know, I just had to move everything into the house.
I was thinking that I would move stuff around. So I will put my bedroom up here. My bedroom would be like up there. And down here would be a study. Or down here would be the bedroom, up there would be a study. I don't know. I'm working it out. I don't know which. I'm definitely moving the staircase, because why did you put it in the middle of the bedroom?
So that it fit with the top part. Wait, you want to take over my room?
What else am I supposed to do? And then my bedroom will turn into like for files or storage, or maybe like a guest bedroom or something. I don't know. Something.
What are you gonna do with Melodies?
I'm gonna leave it there. She might want it when she gets back.
I see.
Yeah. Like, we're not gonna just leave her there.
we haven't got any new progress with that.
No. Kano or Ira has told me nothing about what's happening. He just said we're looking into it. That's it. So
Fun.
yeah, I know. So me and Dino are taking things into our own hands, kind of. I'm gonna try to win for the tasks. And
to get the immortality for Melody?
To see if I can trade the immortality for Melody. Because I live long. We live so long. I am 1,005 and I am not even old. I've looked 18 for so long.
Yeah, we live to like 6,000 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We already live so long. I don't need it. Would I like for somebody else to have the opportunity to experience life like we do? Sure. But Melody's more important. So
I agree. I'm happy you're doing this for her.
Everything I've been doing lately has been to try and see if I can do something. I just don't want to sit back and not do anything. You know?
Valid. Well, I'm here to support you so that we can get our sister back.
Thank you.
In any way.
Yeah. Are you going to the wedding?
I think you need to RSVP, and I did not do that, so probably not.
I didn't do
I may
that
just
either.
like go invisible and sneak it around.
Yeah. I actually kind of plan to do the same thing. So.
Great minds think alike.
I know, right? But it's fine. It's just whatever I say, just go along with and don't question me, okay?
You're okay.
I
won't question you.
I had to tell Kaya this earlier. She was not happy about me saying that. She was not happy about being left in the dark like that, but it needs to happen for, you know, reasons. But yeah, no, that's the only time I'm ever going to tell you to do something like that. Hopefully. So whatever I say, just go along with it.
I usually do that anyway, so
I know. But it needs to be said, okay? But okay. What is wrong with you, actually?
I took no hearts from that.
I hope your children have more brain cells than you do.
I have brain cells. I just choose not to use them.
Anthony, did you just not see what you did?
Because I knew I wouldn't get hurt.
Okay. Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Whatever you say. Oh my gosh. But Kaya is going to send me a missive whenever they are over there, and then I'm going to go invisible and...
Oh, I need food.
Yeah, you do. Hold on. Take some.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Take a full stack if you're gonna take shit. Oh my god. Well, my pumpkin... No, give me the ratatouille back. Take my pumpkin stew.
Stuffed pumpkin, you mean?
Yeah, the stuffed pumpkin has more nourishment anyway. You're gonna need it.
Okay.
It'll make invisibility last longer for us.
What's 5 times 16?
You're making me do math. Hold on. I gotta think about this for a hot second.
5 times 16, 80 times 2 equals 160 minutes.
Yep.
So that's how long I can last.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't know how that long.
Yeah, it's just we have to be really careful. We're gonna be around a lot of people, and we will have to eat at some point. So, yeah. By the way, question: was this ever confirmed to be Melody, or is that Maholia?
That's Maholia.
I see. I wish we had a bigger wall. So we can get one of Melody. Listen, you know how much construction and time and money that's gonna take? Expanding this thing. Like, I wish.
To be fair, this is a summer castle.
Yeah, yeah, it is a summer castle, so it is smaller than what we're used to. But well, then to what maybe what you're used to. I don't know.
You still lived in your old castle.
I know, I did. I was kept in a wing, though. Okay, like a wing.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much what I'm used to. Are they really? They left a message for Melody.
Why did they put the ball invite in her mailbox?
Yeah, like literally. Like literally, like she's not gonna get that. I feel like most people know what's going on with Melody, right?
I would hope so.
I mean, yeah, I would hope so.
Oh, it's so normal over here.
Yeah, I know. We took everything down. We needed to. It's gonna be, this area is gonna be redone anyway. I'm gonna plan for this to be a park. And yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, like a park. I'm gonna try and like set up an area for like maybe children or something like that, so your kids have somewhere to play. You know what I mean? And
Oh, that's so nice of you.
if other residents have children, they can come here. It'll be a safe area. It's closer to the castle. There's a night station right there. They have this wall protecting them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down here is we're extending the shopping area. So I'm gonna make this a more area for people to build and extend roads and stuff like that. When I'll work on that, no idea. It'll happen though.
It'll happen.
Yeah, I've also been requested to designate an area for a bakery. So
Ooh.
Yeah, they're making a bakery, Theo and some other people. I'm never building this. I'm gonna be so honest. Someone else can. I don't know what to do. Which one is our plot, by the way?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea which one is our plot either. I feel like this should have been our but this is really cute.
Really, yeah, it should have.
This is the mermaids, right?
I wouldn't know.
I have no idea.
How is this a spot for mermaids?
I don't know. Water? There's lots of it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put the Elvens right here.
Maybe. Also,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of water surrounding this one, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think this is the Seraphs, though. This one?
Very small.
I
It's a
fell in the
tower.
hole. Yeah, it is just a tower. I don't know. I mean, this
I don't know how
is...
this is a spa.
How is this a spa? Maybe this is just a tower. I don't know.
That's weird.
But this is obviously the Netherians. Look at this. Like, this is so... Yeah, this is so... I could touch this right now and probably die. Don't do that. Anthony. You good? Okay. We're moving on.
I was trying to make my eyes less blurry.
Oh, okay. Are your eyes blurry?
No, just you be teleported.
Oh, you just... Okay, yeah. That's fair. Okay. Okay. Get ready. We're gonna go.
I'm not hungry.
I forgot what my button is. What's my button? No, like actually, what's my button?
J, X, C, Y, B. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold on. I need to actually, like, look this up. I don't know what it is. Found it. We should... Oh, shit. Since we're going together group.
Yes. Who's making it?
Me.
Okay.
The password is the name.
Okay. I can't type. Wrong password. Oh, there's capitalization.
Are you in?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, make sure you eat before we go, and I'm just gonna telepath to Kaya, so we'll go one at a time, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Kano.
Right here.
What?
You go first.
No, you go first.
How are you doing, Princess Coral?
I'm well.
I see. Well, I'm glad that you decided to show yourself for an occasion such as this.
I am so sorry for the inconvenience, guys. The knights forgot to give you guys a gift that was prepared especially by Lumiko and Nimbus.
Then like make a path for him. Does that make sense?
Have a gift.
Like, well, I mean, it's supposed to be like you two, then me and Lucario.
I'll put yours
But Lucario hasn't won it all.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And here you go. I am so
Oh,
sorry.
Lillian.
They were not paying attention. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where do we put gifts for Miko and Nimbus?
There's a table over here. Charlie and them set it up in the most inconvenient spot that's not really suitable.
Of course.
You put the gifts over here in the chests.
Okay. Thank you.
This is the right
Everyone's flying about.
Any chest is fine. They'll look at it afterwards.
But I think there should be
Okay, we gotta be
lovely
stealthy,
corridor. This
guys.
whole area that they
Super
found
duper
is quite
stealthy.
beautiful.
Even
I
though
was
me and
very
Anthony
impressed
are
when I
in a
saw it
group,
before.
we're not gonna risk talking right now. So we're just gonna stand here and wait.
Why are you snooping? Oh my- why are you snooping?
And I must say, she did quite a good job.
This music is... You're gonna make me cry.
I
Hey, thanks for officiating the wedding, Kano.
listen.
But of course,
I-
it's always a pleasure. I'm very glad I could be here. You look
Lillian,
quite dapper in
remember
your
to
outfit
say-
today.
What does Stealth's username?
At some point, I will leave the group.
Yeah,
Just letting you know.
A little bit to the hair.
I understand.
That is not too messy.
I understand. It is a rare occasion when you get to dress up like this.
I may have to walk away in another minute, so just let me know.
I also have a minute.
Okay.
Wait, I can't hear you.
I have
no idea what you're saying.
She had some very nice
Oh,
things
it's
to say about
muted
you.
out? Okay.
Stop. Get behind the tree. Get behind the tree. Charlotte's coming.
Hiding. How did Charlie see us?
Welcome, Estelle.
Your turn.
I don't think she sees us right now. I just don't want to be
It's your
spotted.
turn. Go.
Oh.
She knows that we're here.
Okay, well, she doesn't know exactly where we are, so.
Oh, Silver's throwing flowers.
Oh, that's so cute.
Why couldn't my wedding be like this?
Listen, because your wedding was a forced marriage, Anthony. I wish your wedding was like this.
Just for you. Thank you.
I have to walk away. Let me know whenever they get to the... Let me know if people object, or does anybody object to this union part?
Okay.
Listen, Okay, just don't question me. I have to get my nourishment back.
Charlotte's looking dead over here.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go back to that spot then.
Well, not directly over here, but she can see in a certain point of view, I think.
That's fine. I don't care.
Everyone's standing.
Okay. Okay. Going back. I hope you can't hear me eat from that distance.
I didn't.
Okay, good.
My turn to eat.
You look amazing.
All right. Well, we have everyone here who has done it. So you are welcome to take a seat again now if you'd like. All right, everyone. This is such a lovely occasion. We are gathered here today to witness a truly extraordinary union. While the two of these people are not royalty, they do indeed share a very noble love for one another, and that is something that is to be celebrated. We have here on my right, your left, the lovely Umiko, who is a mermaid of unparalleled grace and beauty, who I know all of you know quite well in her endeavors across the kingdom and all the effort she's made to establish a wonderful place for the mermaids. And then on my left, to your right, we have Nimbus, who is a knight of the Seraph Kingdom, who has done quite valiant works in making sure that his princesses remain safe and making sure that the kingdom itself remains a stalwart light
I don't see their wings.
amongst all of us inside of our world. These two, through the circumstances which are honestly, truly, fully unbeknownst to me, have found love amongst each other, which is a wonderful thing, and it's meant to be celebrated, and it's...
I have anxiety.
When you have something like this to share.
Annabelle.
I
And this is a
feel
testament
so
to
bad.
the power of love in itself, and the fact that it can bring two
I might
people
cry
whose
because I don't want to
very
do
different
this.
places to come together and to join their hands in such a way that will bind them for what is, in our ways, the people, is something that will bind them for eternity.
I hope you don't doom our kingdom.
Transcending not only our physical
I hope
world,
I don't
but also,
offend either
if they
of
were ever to
them.
pass, something that would continue with them for as long
I
as
hope
they live in
Charlotte isn't gonna be
so
mad at
today,
me.
as we come together to celebrate their love,
We already have
let's
people
reflect
setting
on the
traps in
magic
our
and wonder
kingdom.
that brought
I
them
know.
together, and the magic and wonder that binds our world together. So, in this sacred space that we have made, now as part of this wedding union, we invite Umiko and Nimbus together in a bond of love, respect, and unwavering commitment. Their love story is, as I said before, a testament to the wonder and magic in our own world, and so we're here to celebrate it. And as witnesses here to this this marriage, you are in some way, in part, accepting their love and are approving of its nature amongst all peoples. And we will have a promise here made that will stand as steadfast as the ocean's tides and will be as enduring as the stars in the night sky. So, as a reminder to all of us, as these two embark on this new chapter, and as they're about to make their vows, let us surround them with love and support and encourage them and let them know that everything they are doing here today is made with a bind of honor amongst our people. Now, I will allow these two to share their vows that they've made toward one another. We will start off with Nimbus, and then we will go on to Umiko. Nimbus, if you'd like to present your vow, you're welcome to do so.
Well, thanks, Kia. So, as a wise person once said, "Yoi mono o sekai ni don yusureba, yoi mono ga modotte kuru."
Oh my god.
Put good into the world and good will come back to you. I never would have thought that I'd find someone as bright as the person standing right in front of me. The first time we met, it was merely just a small meeting or a visit up to the Cloud Kingdom. But then, when I was at the ball, there was this bright light with a beautiful voice, and for some reason, she let me love her. Let me love me. It is amazing how life finds a way, and song that we sang at the ball. I, Nimbus Stormwind, I will go wherever you go, to the clouds, to the moon, and to the bottom of the blue. Love you very much. And thank you for being there. I'll continue to improve as a person, as you would always improve in your music, and will continue to love you as a loud, clumsy, bumbling seraph idiot. Thank you.
Thank you, Nimbus. Umiko?
Well, I remember when I first saw you at the Cloud Kingdom, and amongst all the beautiful sakura trees and all the beautiful architecture, there was a handsome sheriff, more beautiful than all of it together. And now that we're together, I couldn't imagine a world without you. I love you very, 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 very much. And you're my favorite bumbling, goofy seraph, and I couldn't have asked for anyone better. And I'm just so lucky that someone as amazing as you would pick to spend the rest of their lives.
Oh my god, I
with
feel
me.
so
And
bad. I feel so bad.
promise,
Oh my god.
till death do us part. I will love you in every possible way I can. And protect you in every way I can. Just like you protected me. And sing for you every day. Just like you sing for me. And I have a gift.
Oh,
Everybody have fun.
nice. Awesome.
And I promise to spend every second of the rest of my life holding you in my heart. I love you very, very much.
Thank you, Umiko.
Aishiteru.
And thank you to you both for your heartfelt words and tenderness. It's very evident to all of us that you have a sincere and true love for one another, something that I'm very honored to get to witness here today. As they both have given their vows of promise, we will now continue with the extension of their own goodwill toward one another, and we will exchange rings. If the ring bearer would please bring the rings forward. Right, if you can,
Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops, I just picked up both of them.
No
Do I
worries.
just pass it to you, or?
You can if you'd like, yes, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so these rings here obviously hold very symbolic value. They are purely just rose gold, nothing too important. But obviously, as people who treasure valuable things, we look at these rings and we acknowledge that there's a different value to them. That indeed, this rose gold is not just a simple monetary item, but something that can be used to signify a true love. And so, here today, we will have these rings here presented by these two across each other, and as they exchange these rings, they are in turn exchanging their love and showing us and each other that they are committed to this promise that they have just made. So, I will give this ring first to you, Nimbus, and you are to put this ring onto Umiko. And so, as I indicate this, I just want to say, as you hold out your hand, that as you put this ring on Umiko's finger, you are committing to her your love and your tenderness. And then, Umiko, that ring is for Nimbus. And you are doing the same. That as you hold your hand out to her and she puts the ring onto you, you are, in turn, by giving this ring to Nimbus, showing your love and commitment to him as made in your vow. As you exchange these rings, may the rose gold that is in them serve as a radiant reminder of the promise that you have just made to each other today, and continue to be a reminder to all of us of the preciousness of love. All right. Well, then, with the rings now exchanged, I have one final duty to commit. And by the power of love, the depths of the sea and the heights of the heavens, I declare you two joined as one. You are now partners in adventure, in love, and in life. And as you spend time together and prepare the chorus that will be your new song as you join together, may it be a testament to the belief that love truly can conquer all. And as people, we are here honored witness. We are honored to witness this magical union. And, well, you know it better than me, but you may now... oh, that is a good point. I suppose before I get to the fully joyous part of everything, I will do the simple and basic ask of, if there are any people who object to this wedding, please speak now. I certainly hope there's no one, but just to confirm amongst us all that there is no one here to object to this, then I simply will ask it now.
Everybody already has swords out as soon as you say that.
I'm so sorry. I object.
Oh, what?
What?
I'm sorry?
I
Annabelle?
have to say something. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I've been made aware of something by Marina, and I've taken a lot of time to reflect upon it, and I feel like it needs to be shared. Marina had recently told me, or made me aware of a curse that is placed upon two people and their children whenever they marry from outside of their own kingdoms. And I know what it's like dealing with a curse in my own, and I don't wish that upon anybody else. It's ruined my own relationships. And I am very sorry.
Aware of these consequences.
It's understandable.
Listen. I appreciate you saying that, but I told Umiko that regardless of curse or not, regardless of the age differences, but still, love still finds a way. You know, it doesn't matter about what might happen in the future or what will happen in the future. All that matters is that whether is how we choose to spend the current times. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And so, despite how tumultuous it might seem in the future, if today is any good, then I'd say that's good.
That's good. I'm glad that you're aware of these implications that this may have upon you guys. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I am very much aware that I have had zero to no contact with either of you, and I feel so bad about this. But I just wanted to... I wanted to stop anything bad from happening before it could. And I am embarrassed about this, but I will leave and leave you to your happy day. I am...
I mean...
Sorry.
Welcome to stay.
No.
You don't have to go.
No.
Yeah.
I can't. Continue with your happy celebrations. I am...
Alright.
No, I hated that. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Oh my god. I hated that so much. No. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, I hated that so much. Okay, I hated doing that. Oh my god, I hated doing that. I hated doing it so much. I hated doing it.
What was that?
Oh my god, I have no right to cry. Yeah, I have no right to cry now, but I hated doing that so much.
No, don't cry. I mean, I guess you were just warning them. That
I had
seems
to
like
do it.
You had good intention.
I had to.
No, it don't.
Kai, you don't understand. I had to do it.
Well, I mean, obviously, you wouldn't want them to have a
No, it's
bad
not
marriage.
because of that. I made it up. I don't care. I made it up.
Oh.
I just said anything that would be reasonable. I had to do it for Melody.
If that's the case,
I can't not do this. We can't not win. We can't afford it any longer.
That's the case, then I won't say anything. Are you retiring?
No, I'll still be around. I feel so bad about doing that.
I think, you know what? I think it was a good thing. I think, because I know Umiko was also stressed about the whole age gap and the life expectancy. I think what you said allowed what Nimbus said to be more meaningful, if that makes sense. So I guess in a way you could say this was a good thing.
I mean, I guess, but I hated doing that so much. I feel so bad. I hope Charlotte isn't gonna be mad at me. I hope they're not mad at me.
You sounded low-key crazy.
I said whatever I needed to.
Okay. If they come for you, just tell them to talk. I'll talk to them.
I can. After this week, I can tell them why I did it, but I can't say anything right now.
That's fine. You don't have to say anything. I'm gonna go back, but if you need me, just let me know.
No, I hated that so much. Oh, okay.
I'll keep her company. Ouch.
Stop hitting the bushes!
I'm fine.
Oh my god, I can't with you.
You know, people are probably gonna hate on Marina, but it's okay.
I know. I'm aware. I can, it just, I can't. I don't know. That was terrible. That was terrible, and I hated doing that so much.
That's a lot of anxiety.
That is, no, yeah, I felt so much anxiety.
You know, I was gonna come out and I was like, what would be the point of me being there with you?
No, there would be no point of you being there with me, honestly.
Yeah, I was just there observing.
Oh my god. I have so much anxiety. Holy shit.
Hopefully this doesn't come back to,
oh,
bite
it
us.
probably will. It will, probably.
They didn't seem concerned though.
I know, they didn't seem concerned at all. Like, it was really not a big deal. They already obviously knew about it. It wasn't like a shock to anyone, but maybe it was a shock to some people in the group, but to some people like in the stands, but I don't know. I had to do it. You don't understand.
I can only assume if it's for Melody.
I'm gonna get. I will probably get some people messaging me after that is done. Okay. Ooh, they're gonna be. I'm gonna get missives. I just ruined my credibility as a princess. I love that for
No
me.
one's gonna come to the coronation now.
No one's gonna come to
I'm
my
just kidding.
coronation. Like, no, you're right.
just
No one
kidding.
will. No, no one will. You're right.
Kano will fix it.
I don't think Kano can fix that. Ooh. I don't want Kano to fix that.
You don't want him to?
I mean, I obviously I want him to smooth it over, but it's like I don't think too much. Oh. Kenna wants to talk to me later. It's already starting. I'm already getting missives.
It's from your advisor. It's fine.
It's starting. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. If I didn't completely like demolish my credibility as a princess, then I severely damaged my reputation just doing that.
Well, at least you didn't start a war.
I mean, yeah, I know. At least I didn't start a war, but I can't. Oh my god.
Someone of royalty crashing people's weddings.
A peasant's
when
wedding.
they're not. Yeah.
Well, I hate saying peasants, but commoner people's weddings.
Yeah. That's a no-go.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah.
If it was another person of royalty, sure. That's okay, I guess. Maybe you don't want it to happen for political reasons, but... Oh my god.
The things we do. I never noticed how high our ceiling was.
Our ceiling is very high. I can just feel the discontent. I can just feel the anxiety. I feel so bad for what I just did. Like, I just name dropped Marina. And I just...
You didn't even say a distant...
Nope. I just... Flop, name drop that. Yep.
This whole situation's, like, honestly so funny.
Why is this funny to you? I'm having an anxiety attack.
It's just so silly.
I really have like no reason to like be like the way that I am right now because I just objected to someone's wedding. Like
Exactly.
I have no reason. There is no excuse. What I did was just horrible. Yeah. I can't. Oh. Palmer's not even around, so I can't even give her a heads up as to what just happened and to what I just did.
You know princesses leave letters?
Listen, I don't want to put that in a letter. I don't want evidence of that happening. I don't want, you know?
There's already a bunch of evidence.
There are witnesses, but there is no documented evidence that I did that. And if I make a note, then there will be documented evidence that I did that.
Okay.
I
guess witnesses only.
Yeah.
But witnesses also count in court if there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know. There was a lot of them. All of their swords were out. All of their swords were out. They were all staring at me. All of their swords were out. I was so scared. All of their swords were out. They were all just staring at me. I was choosing my words very carefully.
I was getting ready to pull my bow out in case anyone tried to attack you.
Yeah. All I did was object. I didn't do anything bad. I didn't try to murder anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What if I just showed up to the after party?
Don't do that. Do not do that. Charlotte knows you were with me. Charlotte knows you were with me. Do not do that.
Okay.
I'm never showing my face to any of those people ever again. I'm staying in this castle for a week. I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving this castle.
There's a ball tomorrow.
I'm never leaving. I can't show up to the ball now.
You're gonna be questioned at the ball.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be questioned. I don't want to do this anymore. I hate this so much. I'm gonna slam my head against this wall, Anthony. You don't understand.
Please don't. Please.
I hate this so much. I hate it. 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 I hate it.
It'll blow over like the thing of the ball. No one asked Melody about it when she came back.
Listen, okay? I don't. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
You just gotta give it time to blow over.
This is bad. It's not gonna blow over in a day.
You're right, it won't. But someone has to represent our kingdom tomorrow.
Why are you not
I'm technically
going?
not. I was gonna go as to support you.
Oh, okay.
Even though I'm not an heir anymore.
I mean, you can still go to things with me. You're still like a representation of the Elven Kingdom, right?
Fair. Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, like you could still, you know, like you're not. It's not like you're not a royal.
I'm a prince now.
Prince consort. Barely a
What does the
prince.
consort part even mean?
Do you not know what a
I'm just
consort
married.
is?
I'm just married to someone.
Do you not know what a consort is, Anthony?
Let me see.
I think you need to search your brain for the meaning of a consort.
Okay. I'm just the princess's husband.
Yep. Usually, if it was a patriarchy, princess would have multiples of those.
Well, I guess I lost my title. My title means nothing.
I mean, no, you're a prince still. Well, in the Elven Kingdom's eyes.
I was only Lord Anthony and
But you were an
Elven
heir.
Kingdom.
You were an heir. You were an heir. I can't. My brain is mush right now. I can't with this. Holy shit. Maybe.
I wonder how the party's going.
Yeah, I hope their party's going good. I just feel bad being there. You know?
You want to visit Melody?
I mean, we could.
We can update her on everything.
Yeah, we could update a Melody on everything, actually. Let's go there. Let's go to Winter Kingdom.
Okay. Last time I tried to go to her, I got lost.
I know exactly where to go.
Okay, be careful of your eyes here.
Yeah, I know. There's a path. Maybe if I do this, my eyes will be better. Hold on. I don't know if that made a difference. I can't tell yet. Oh, there are things in the water.
Careful, Annabelle. Careful, Annabelle.
What?
Oh, shit. You have a tail now. I forgot.
Why am I being careful?
Annabelle.
What?
Look. Oh, be careful.
Why are you telling me to look when there's monsters near me?
Oh, my tail.
Ah! 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 Hold on, I'll look at your tail in a minute. I need to get on land. Ow. Fucking rude.
Maybe later.
Yeah, no, I'm in peril right now, okay? Yeah, that's Ira's. I don't know why Ira built a shack. Temporary shack. Feel free to rest here. Eat. Oh, so it's for other people. look. There's water here for mermaids. Wait, show me your tail. It's green!
It is.
Oh my god, wow!
It's evolving.
It is evolving. I'm proud of you.
I didn't do this.
You didn't do that?
No.
Oh. Well, you might be forced to go full mer.
I don't know about that.
Ah. No! What are you doing? Why are you inside of it? Get out!
It's my sister.
Why are you inside of... We're not supposed to go in.
I want to see my sister.
You can see your sister from out here. It's dangerous
Sigh.
in there.
No, it's not.
Yes. Have you been in there?
When it first came out, yes.
Oh my god. I can't with you.
We were literally harassing the ice cube whenever
Oh.
she first got frozen.
Yeah.
Hi, Melody.
Hi, Melody.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Stop interrupting. Where are you? Anyway.
You're shooting the things around you. So.
Yeah, they want to interrupt.
So, update on things that are happening. Anthony is now going to be a father soon.
Yeah.
They're having babies.
They're twins. I know how you feel about those.
Yeah, but it's okay because apparently another curse is going to cancel it out.
Maybe. Because mermaids, apparently twins are a gift for them.
Yeah, apparently they're a very good thing for mermaids. So maybe the curse won't affect them.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. We're hoping though. If so,
But-
we definitely don't plan to throw one into lava.
We wouldn't do that either way.
Well, no, we're not going to throw them into lava regardless, okay? That's the point I'm trying to get across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
Annabelle's being coordinated.
I am being coordinated. I haven't made an announcement yet, but I'm being coordinated on the 16th of the 8th month of the blue butterfly. In the year of the blue butterfly. Oh my god, I can't say that correctly. I have to learn
I
how
hope
to.
you can make it.
I hope you can make it too. I have to learn how to say that correctly.
Say what?
I have to learn how to say like our years correctly because then I'll have to say in the
Oh.
year of the budding magnolia. That's my title, by the way. I picked a title. My title is gonna be the budding magnolia.
Are you proud?
I hope so. Me over here acting like I'm younger than her. Karma and I are dating. So that's a thing.
Yeah, I'm very happy for them.
We made it official a couple of weeks ago.
I officially moved out of the castle.
Yeah, I'm gonna renovate Anthony's room into my bedroom.
We're leaving yours there in case you ever come back.
No, when you come back, you can go back
Oh.
to your bedroom. When, not in case when.
When you come back.
Exactly. Ira built a shack out here for researching, I'm guessing. People are gonna be visiting you quite often, hopefully.
We're working on a way to get you out.
Yes, we're trying to get you out. I've gotten no updates from Ira so far, but I am hopeful that we'll figure it out one way or another.
It'll be very sad if she doesn't figure it out.
Listen.
We also have a way of getting you out.
Yes. I am dead set on winning the tasks for the princess points. Hopefully, if we are granted immortality, we can trade that for you. Because Lord knows elves already live way too long. What?
I spaced out.
Good for you.
Hello?
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 Oh?
Hi.
Uh-oh.
We're
Run
just-
away!
We're just here to put some flowers down. Because, well, this is just for anyone that can't be here. So, yeah. Just plant one down. I've got from the big word that she really liked kimonos. So, just wanted to place one down. Place a flower down. Just hoping she could be here. That's all.
Understandable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, the after party's still going on. You're more than welcome to still join. Yeah. You know what? Shall we head back?
One moment.
Yeah, sure. There you go. That even though you're not here in person, you're here in spirit. So, yeah. Right, shall we head back? Right. We'll teleport over to the Mermaid Kingdom then.
I'll meet you there in a minute. Just give me a second. You head over.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, sure. Take all the time you need. I'll just be here.
Seashells told me that you really.
They're gone.
Oh my god! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh, update, Melody. I crashed their wedding and objected to their marriage today. For you.
Are you proud?
Don't ask, are you proud?
That's awkward.
At least they had nice things to say.
Didn't even know her, I don't think.
I don't know who Melody interacted with and who she didn't. I'm not sure, but I'm glad they came here to pay respects, I guess. I don't know.
Nice of them.
I mean, if they're here, then does that mean that their ceremony and their events are over?
Maybe?
Maybe? I don't know.
You're not gonna say bye?
Bye, Melody. We're leaving now.
Bye, Melody. We miss you.
We'll come back later with more updates if we can't get you out. I'm sorry.
We will get you out.
We
and
will.
We love you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, my eyes have been demolished. I need to leave this place immediately. How do I get out of this godforsaken area? I hate the Winter Kingdom so much. Oh, I'm running into things. Help. I just missived Karma. I don't know. We're really not doing much right now. Let's see if she can come over to the overworld.
Or we can go to the Nether.
I don't want to go there.
We're so lame.
What do you mean?
She can give us a proper tour. You want to see a secret? Secret.
What? What secret?
In here.
Okay.
Secret tunnel.
Why is there a tunnel
Secret
under the
tunnel.
castle?
I don't know.
Where does it go?
Underneath the kitchen?
Why does it go underneath the kitchen?
I don't know, but maybe we can do something with it.
How do we get out from here?
We don't.
Anthony!
Isn't it so cool to have a tunnel underneath the castle?
No, it's concerning.
I know it was built by one of the elves.
Okay, well... You have to go to the portal, because Karma's gonna meet us there.
Run! Run, Annabelle! Run!
Sir,
Yes?
I can take my time walking.
I'm beating you.
Okay. Can't believe this man is gonna be a father soon, I swear to God. Hey! Stop with your trident.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm not jealous. I don't want you to hit me with it again.
Her bed's gone.
Oh, we never replaced it after the bed incident.
Oh. Who needs beds anyway?
I don't know. Maybe us to sleep?
But she's not here to sleep.
Well, yes. Karma's not here to sleep. We need to sleep, though, as elves.
Oh, uh-oh.
What?
I'm getting out of there. I accidentally read her diary.
What is wrong with you?
I
Don't-
didn't know it was a diary.
Don't read people's diaries, Anthony.
Well, she's frozen and ice, so it doesn't matter.
What? Oh. Hello.
Hello.
I said nothing.
I only heard like your last word, so hope I didn't intrude. I was invited though.
No, you're not intruding at all.
What did you need to talk to me about?
Okay, so I did something bad.
Do I need to leave?
That's fine.
No, you're fine. That's fine? Me in response?
Maybe join the conversation and don't lurk on top of a potted plant.
Yeah.
Oh. My
You're
bad.
okay, so let me get this right. Your response to me saying I did something bad is that's fine?
Yeah.
What if I was confessing I was cheating on you? Would that be fine?
Oh, please don't do that.
Don't say it out loud.
No.
Don't
No,
put that into the universe.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
Are you
that.
gonna cheat on me?
No, I'm not gonna cheat on you. Oh my god.
For shame.
Shh.
I just figured that if you did something bad, you probably had a reason to do it.
There was a wedding tonight for other people, and I attended the wedding, and, well, no, I crashed the wedding.
Whose wedding?
Yumiko and Nimbus.
Oh, I don't know them.
Okay, good. I objected to their marriage, so...
That's fine. Like I said, I don't know them.
But
why'd you object their marriage?
I can tell you later.
Oh
I just want to make that clear to you before anybody else tells you what I did, because I did something bad.
Okay, well, you had a reason to do it, correct?
Yes.
She said you guys broke
It
up.
wasn't.
I had to make. No, we did not break up. I had to make the story believable. No, we did not break up. We didn't break up. We didn't break. We didn't break up. We didn't break up. No. No. Shut the fuck up, Anthony. I hate you.
I should be the one to find out.
No. Okay. In order to make the story that I told believable, I had to say that my relationship was ruined because okay. So I have to, so to explain, Marina had told me and Kano about apparently another curse that happens whenever two people marry from two different kingdoms of two different races, and then they birth children. Apparently there is a curse that happens. I don't know if it's...
When?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just out of the loop, but I
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's true. Marina just like told me that.
I don't recall this ever being mentioned to me, but maybe it's just never been brought up because
honestly, if people keep telling me that curses exist, I'm gonna start believing that they don't. Because like, what?
You're cursed to love me forever. You can't escape.
Oh, what the fuck?
I love that for you.
Yeah, so no going to a wedding and being like, oh yeah, me and my girlfriend broke up without telling me we broke up.
I'm sorry. We're not broken up though, okay? It's fine. We're fine.
Okay, good, because I'm quite literally, I'm planning to make a nice bedroom in my lab for you, and I put a lot of work into it.
Oh.
Commitment.
It's not decorated yet.
Oh. Look, it's fine. I plan on doing things around here too to make it more comfortable for you. So I don't plan on that happening anytime soon. I just thought I should let you know. So that way you're aware and not in the dark.
Oh, but I'm not sure how to describe the Nether. Like, the Nether's kind of seen as like a very dark place, but with all the lava, it's actually really bright.
Karma, you know what I mean though. So you're not, someone other than me doesn't tell you that, and then you freak out.
You seem to overestimate how much I'm actually told.
Okay.
I don't leave the lab too often.
Okay, well, you know what? You're gonna leave, you should, you know what? We should plan outings for you to get you out of the lab.
Dates?
We could.
You guys can go to a wedding tomorrow as a date.
A wedding?
There's another wedding?
There's another wedding?
I'm above a ball, sorry.
Oh, right. There is a ball tomorrow.
Oh, I think I've heard of that about that. Do I have to RSVP? I never RSVP'd.
No, the book doesn't say that we need to RSVP, so I think we're okay. I don't think we need to.
Is there a dress code?
It said like serpents.
Can wear anything flower related, snake or anything formal.
I will wear the dress I wore to the Elven Ball.
That is exactly what I am doing. I'm just removing the butterflies. So.
Oh, so for the Elven Ball, I kind of just stole the dress out of Morgan's closet in her room. I think it may have been our mother's or something. Yeah, and I knew like the theme for like the women's dress was like, I think it was butterflies. Yeah. Well, since I kind of did it last minute and I stole the dress, I was like, okay, well there's red butterflies in the crimson biome, so that was my justification. And now my justification for wearing that same dress is that snakes can be red.
Yeah, snakes can be red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got justification for it.
Yeah, justification. It does technically say any formal wear. So I guess we're okay with that if we just wear the normal stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess I will probably go to the ball. I will double check with Morgan to make sure that, like, it's fine and I there's nothing I should be aware of because, like I said, I'm out of the loop on a lot of things. I don't know what our current political relations are at the moment.
Well,
I think I might be able to go.
Yeah, it's the Seraph's Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, do we trust him?
I don't.
I haven't particularly. Well, okay. I have not had very many personal conversations with any of the Seraphs. I do distinctly remember at the Elven Ball, though, that I was approached by one, and I talked with them for a bit, and then later on we heard them talk about how they think they may have befriended us, and then apparently said something about spying. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
So we went to their execution a couple of weeks ago that they did for their task.
Oh, an event?
Yeah, it was an execution that they held. And they, quote unquote, executed a member of their, quote unquote, executed a member of their kingdom. And then right after executing them, picked them back up. So they didn't actually die. And they stated that it was for a task. So they held a whole event for an execution for somebody who didn't actually die. But then somehow the lore keeper told them that it didn't count. So then they turned around and announced an actual execution, and all of a sudden their advisor was planning to usurp them and kill all the heirs and the princess. And so they actually executed their advisor.
Why would the lore keeper help them?
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Yes, so that's why I don't trust them.
I'm less caught up on the advisor randomly either, you know, committing treason or choosing to sacrifice themselves for their kingdom task, but the fact that they had I'm assuming a common civilian caught up in quote-unquote execution as well, like, the pain is still there.
Yeah.
That's horrendous.
So I don't trust them because we used our camouflage skills and we went invisible, and we actually watched the actual execution, and they did give a reason for it, but it was just like...
Can I break a kingdom law real quick?
Why? What are you doing?
Well, I wanted to be included on the invisibility.
However,
I think this is a long-lasting potion, so I'd be invisible for a while.
R.I.P. Sorry, someone died.
Is it really breaking the law if I ask permission?
I went in camouflage as an example. I'm not in camouflage anymore. I do not go invisible. It'll last for a long time.
I've had this since the Elven Ball. It's gonna go moldy or something.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll give you permission to break the law at some point, but like I just used my camouflage as an example.
We still have
Can't wait to go to your advisor and be like, hey, I got permission to break the law of your kingdom.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, that's what happened. And me, Kano, and Kaya, we were all invisible. And we watched their actual execution. They gave a reason. And apparently Ira can back up that reason because they were there. They were there because Ira was there while the advisor was being interrogated. But it's just like such a weird thing, you know? Like it was so weird how it played out, and I'm just convinced that they actually just like executed their advisor so they could complete the task.
That's a reasonable suspicion. It makes sense to me. I disagree with Like, if an execution, an actual crime had been broken, lined up with a task, that is fortunate timing. However, being as they had to host a fake execution and then had to scramble afterwards, it's just very fishy. I don't like using tasks as justification to harm people.
Yeah.
If there's more to the justification than just the task, then I will put more thought into it. However, if it's like, oh, I have a task to do this thing and it involves hurting people, I'm going to do it, that's not right. But if it's like, this person has done something to wrong me and I have a task now that wants me to harm them, like, you have, like, it's not just, you're not doing it because it's the task, you're doing it because you want to do it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we were talking about this kind of earlier. I mean, I'm against hurting others if it's just for the sake of doing it for the task. I don't like to act out of spite, just on my pure emotion, though. We were talking about something that Morgan had did earlier to Marina. And I was telling Anthony earlier, I feel like me and Morgan would have more in common than you would think. Because for the people of my kingdom and for the people who are close to me, I will gladly murder someone. So.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people would. Like, when you are in charge of a kingdom, they are looking at you for guidance, and their fate is on your shoulders. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to ensure their safety.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm not the only person with that train of thought.
I didn't say anyone else didn't. I kind of agreed with you, actually.
That's true.
You know, like, if it comes to protecting those I care about or protecting my people, yes, I will go to extremes.
War!
No.
Yeah, I will admit it. I have pushed for war multiple times.
Have you ever
my
pushed for
sister
war
is much more
against us?
peace-loving than I am.
Have you ever pushed for war against the elves?
No, I have not.
Okay, good. What?
Not war, but I was very upset.
Who are you upset
with?
with?
It was a misunderstanding that we had that we have now worked out. The first time we worked it out during that first meeting, I believe. After you kind of became acting princess when Melody had gone on her vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But we had like suspected that your advisor was in our kingdom, invisible, sneaking around, and that he had also come by unannounced and ran into me. And it just was a series of miscommunications and misunderstandings, I guess. So I guess talking does work. But yes, I was on the more stern side of the conversation.
I guess talking does work. I'm sorry.
Well, you guys, the elves are, like, this is here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We probably shouldn't just, like, nuke our relations.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Anthony! Get back in here. I don't think Anthony's listening to me.
Well...
Anthony! Anthony, get out.
Do you think I went through?
Anthony, you do not have permission to go through. If you went through, I would let karma kill you.
Your own brother?
You
I
broke?
don't think I could murder my... I don't think going through the portal, as I'm watching him go through the portal, would result in me immediately drawing my sword and being like, welp, time to die.
That's fair.
I was more confused. I'm like, okay, I didn't know if you actually went in or not because obviously you were invisible, so I wasn't sure if you're actually out here or if you're actually in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's get away from the portal before Anthony decides to do something stupid.
I'm not always stupid.
Stupid's not bad. It can be charming for some people.
For some people. Anthony.
Well, Kano was advertising Anthony as a very eligible bachelor, so...
Yeah, he's not a bachelor anymore.
Yeah, I'm aware, but, like, I'm just saying that, like...
Wait.
The Dimmiss might be sought after. I'm not calling you dim, I'm just saying, yeah.
Well, he was forced into his marriage, so it's not like his wife married him for his attributes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sure some people would find you very appealing, Anthony. I do not.
Very eligible prior to your marriage.
By the way, am I allowed to say something to her?
Like what?
Words?
Am I allowed to tell her?
About what?
About the thing, Marina.
I don't think you guys are on the same page.
And the tail. And the
The twins are public knowledge.
Okay, thank God. Okay, he's having babies. He's having twins.
Oh, you move fast.
She just didn't know, and I was just like, am I allowed to say that to her? But yeah, he's having kids now.
Oh, well, congrats. Is this good news?
It's as good as it's going to get with their situation, yes.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
I wish
Thank
they
you.
grow up well.
Maybe you can be their aunt.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well,
wait,
if I'm going to be their
something
aunt, it's either going to be
first.
through you or Melody, and I think you're my better shot.
Yeah, I really do think I'm your better shot too, so. Yeah. But yeah, no, his child, or maybe if one of them is born an elf, will be heir to the throne. Well, first in line to the throne. And then,
Okay.
yep, and then, but if I have children, then my kid will usurp yours, so,
Does it really usurp if yours... Like,
well, no, not
you're
really.
active-
It wouldn't be a usurp, it would be more of like a, I had child, I am acting princess, so my kid is more important than yours. In that terminology.
Oh, don't tell them that your kid is more important than his kid. That would really fuck them up.
Okay, I won't say that. My kid has rightful claim to the throne before yours. Does that sound better?
Yeah, I mean, like, it would be Yes, it would be understandable that your children would have greater claim to the throne than his children. Do you live here?
I'm my room is empty.
Then yes, it makes a lot of sense for if you were to have children, for your children to have higher claim to the throne prior instead of his child, whose father does not live here.
Yeah.
I just visit a lot.
Kano, will be joining us shortly.
Is it a conversation I should leave for?
I don't think so, because I already told you what I did. So, like, it's happened, so there's no keeping that a secret. But yeah, no,
Well, you probably could have kept it a secret for quite a while before I find
well,
out.
yeah, but I don't
really talk to anyone outside the Nether besides you and Lord Anthony.
I mean, that's understandable. I just don't want to keep a secret from you.
I appreciate
If I don't
that.
have to,
I don't have any secrets I can think of at the moment.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Ooga booga.
But yeah, I don't ignore him. I don't know what he's doing. He just does things sometimes. But I was thinking about changing up the room situation since Anthony doesn't live here anymore. I was gonna turn Anthony's room into my bedroom, and Anthony has like a space above his area, so we can make that into like, or I can make that into like a study or anything like that.
Can we go barge into his bedroom?
Yeah, we can barge into his bedroom. We just have to go up the stairs because his room is literally right above mine. But this is what his room looks like as of right now.
Oh.
It's very empty because he literally took all of his stuff. But there is a space above his room that could be a study or anything up there. But I'm debating on what I would do because I would move the staircase because I don't like it in the middle of the room. But I would definitely make the room a bigger bed, and then my bedroom would turn into, what are you stealing?
I have not taken anything.
Okay. But no, my bedroom would turn into like a storage room, or maybe or you know, a guest room, or I don't know, something
Well,
else.
Both are going through renovations.
Yeah, we both are going through renovations. Because Anthony moved out, and I think Anthony has the better room, and I was in the basement. So...
Well, yeah, the 2 stories in a bedroom is very appealing compared to a basement bedroom.
Yeah. Because my bedroom is that way, so...
Oh yes, I remember. I've been in there.
Yes. Where'd Anthony go? Oh.
Breaking everything.
Right.
I was leaving.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good
Hello.
day.
Good day. It's good to see you, Lady Karma.
You as well.
The gang's all here.
Do
Mostly.
you...
Am
are
I
you...
included in that?
I mean, I don't mind. I don't think it's an issue. Do you?
For her to be here?
Yeah.
I thought being a part of the gang.
I don't think so. I think as long as Lady
Yes.
Morgan's okay with you being out here, then I don't see why not.
I didn't ask for permission, but like she told me a while back I'm allowed to leave, so I think I'm fine.
All right. Well, I mean, I have no problem with you being here personally, so you're welcome to come and go as you please.
Are you gonna yell at me?
Oh. Are you expecting me to yell at you?
Maybe, I don't know.
You went with pretty solid reasoning, to be fair. I was not expecting an objection from you. But I mean, the way you worded it was quite well. I think what you expressed made sense, especially considering what we just talked about. Though I will say you might be out to be a bit of a hypocrite, considering the relationship you currently have. No, I think that was quite fair. I think it was good that you brought it up. Kaya knows, because you were there as well, but I was able to use it as a good opportunity to remind everyone that, you know, in a world that is in constant turmoil, it's important that we recognize the promises that we make are not to be made lightly, that there are consequences. And so Umiko and Nimbus are both aware of that consequence and are willing to accept that. So I think what you brought up actually made the ceremony stronger.
That's what I said to her. What Nimbus said was very cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
my reasoning behind doing that was not the actual reason that I brought up to everyone.
okay.
I did it in a
You don't
way
have to
of,
say.
no, in a way of terms for you to understand. I did it for Melody.
Okay. I think I know what you're saying. I mean, I assumed already based on the fact that you messaged me and told me not to question anything, and I've learned what that tends to mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate the implications nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than fine. I'm sorry you couldn't attend. I mean, obviously they invited you to attend, but I'm sorry you weren't able to see the ceremony and everything else post. It was quite fun. I let loose more than I usually do. It's quite an experience.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you had the opportunity to do that. I felt bad. I felt bad after I did that. I didn't like doing it. I didn't want to do it. But...
Annabelle had an anxiety attack in her room.
I felt bad.
Oh,
I had
no.
no right to have like that, but I felt
It's
bad.
okay.
Dear.
If it helps, the wedding was still great. Everybody had a good time. Everyone was laughing. No vibes were down.
Okay.
No. Yes. Everything stayed pretty stable.
The vibage was uninterrupted.
Yes. And I will say again that I think I did quite a good job fielding it and turning it into an opportunity for some good conversations. So
You did.
I think I handled it quite well.
I told you he was gonna handle it well.
Also, Kano thinks I'm stinky. I don't appreciate that.
Do you smell bad?
It was we had a question and answer like thing where it's like you know at weddings sometimes we'll have those moments where you say, oh, who's more likely to do something versus the bride and the groom, and then Umiko took it on herself to ask us questions like that, and so it was posited whether who's stinkier, Max or Kaya, and I had to be honest and say, well, I've actually smelled Kaya on our expeditions before, and I think that they can be quite sweaty and stinky when we're out adventuring because Kaya's a bit of a try-hard.
I'm a sweat. What can I say?
Precisely.
Okay.
So I don't know why you think it's such a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that you
I
stink.
just
it's
didn't know you were gonna say it out loud.
I didn't say you're
That's all.
smelly. I just said you stink. That's a different sort of thing.
The same thing.
are
Is
they
that
the
not the same thing?
They are very similar words.
Also, sorry, I did dig at you with the whole deodorant thing. I don't know if you actually wear deodorant or not. We tend to use more essential oil type things here in the Elven Kingdom, but you know, at least there's antiperspirants.
Why is
Bet,
that a
okay.
conversation?
Okay. I'm just stop. Karma.
I
Fine.
was intrigued. You smell fine. You smell like clothes.
Yep.
Is
that bad?
Did you use Febreze to refresh
I don't
yourself?
know. I just found this. Oh, in terms of like deodorant.
Karma, please
No,
don't sniff
I was-
people.
I
I
was just saying,
beg.
I was wondering if you used Febreze to.
I don't think
to
that's
take
Oh,
care of,
yes.
like,
sniff
the
somebody.
perfume, yes.
Maybe. I don't know. It was an unlabeled thing. I just used it.
Oh, I see. That's fair.
Can I
It's
make?
like ode to clothing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make that a boundary in our relationship right now. Please stop sniffing people.
Can I sniff you?
Sure.
That's not really a
Now-
boundary. I will say.
Now I can
to put
brag
it
that I've been
nicely,
sniffed by Lady Karma. No one else
Please
gets
do
that.
not do that.
I won't.
I have an image to uphold.
I won't. I promise.
Yes, I was gonna say I would be careful, Lady Annabelle, that restrictions on a person within a relationship make sense, but I would not recommend telling Lady Karma how to behave herself around other people. Otherwise, that could be seen as controlling.
I was just gonna ask that you stop sniffing people randomly. I think
It was not random. The conversation led up to it.
I
It was
think
an
that- I
opportunity
think-
that was
I
presented.
think asking your significant other to stop sniffing other people is a rather fair
I think it's very
request.
valid, but I'm simply saying just don't force her to do it.
No.
Because yes.
No, it's a boundary.
I respect
That's
your
all.
opinion. I will not randomly go up and sniff people.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
But yes, so no, the wedding was fun. It went really well. I was surprised to see Marina there without you there, but perhaps she just didn't tell you that she was going
Marina was there?
for a brief moment.
I
she
didn't
stopped
think she
by.
was going. She showed up for the final bits.
Yes, well, you told me she was 6, and I assumed she was staying, but no, she showed up at the very end. Had a few gifts to give. Went off with Thea for a little while, but then otherwise that was about it.
She didn't say anything.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, I did kind of throw your wife under the bus today, so she doesn't know that
is
though.
true.
She doesn't know that though.
Unless
Someone told
somebody told her.
her. Yeah, no, somebody.
I
told her.
don't know. I don't know if somebody.
I mean, I will say, to be fair, without spoiling anything that no one else already knows, part of the information she got was through Charlotte and Umiko, because they are the ones that were being referred to at the initial one, curse that you talked about. So I
Yep.
think they may have thought you were talking about that, in which case I feel like they didn't seem to make too much of it, at least
Okay.
in public.
I mean, that's good. Me and Anthony did visit Melody's ice prison
Okay.
later or after. And they did show up to They did show up there. We did see
Yes.
Nimbus and Yumiko there.
Nimbus seemed intent on wanting to honor those who were no longer around, or at least weren't present at the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special part of what they did.
I mean, that's good. I definitely appreciate it. It was just a little awkward.
That's fair.
Okay.
Sorry, I was parched.
Yeah, the parch apparently hurts you. Yeah, no. I was scared you were going to yell at me. That's the only thing. That's about it.
No, I have no reason to yell at you.
Okay, good.
Now, I will say it might be a good idea for us to give them a gift, because I got paid by them to be there, so I didn't think I'd need to give them something, but I might still be good for the Elven Kingdom to provide something, because I think Kai is the only one who actually brought them something, and Theo.
Yeah.
I will give...
And they gave us gifts back.
I will
This
give...
is what they gave us.
He was the good
Oh,
man.
that's cute.
Okay.
I will see about giving them a gift. Maybe they will take money. What would be a good gift to give someone for a wedding?
Giving money as a gift doesn't show much thought behind it. However, don't newlyweds need to like furnish a house or something?
I was going
Maybe
to
they do
say,
need
if
money.
you could either do that, or, I mean, I will say, if you give money with a very specific intent, people will tend to appreciate that. So if you say, here, we have some funds that I'd like to give you to sponsor the creation of, a house for you and Nimbus to live in, then people will be like, oh yes, of course, pay us money. So I think if you've got thought behind what you're doing, then I think that's also fine.
Yes.
Oh, get rid of all the couches we can't sit in.
I'm not
What do you
giving...
mean?
No,
Oh,
if
you
you
mean the
just give-
couches that are just decorative couches? I hate
Yeah.
those things. They're
You
disgusting.
have decorative couches?
But Melody really liked
Yeah.
them, I will say. Melody loves decorative couches.
Oh
that
no,
don't
then we have to
actually
keep them.
serve
What?
function purpose.
Oh, I didn't
No,
know
don't
she
give
liked
those
them.
away.
Why else do you think she put them in her room? They're literally in her
They're
room.
in my room too.
Oh, well then that's your choice. You chose that one.
Do you just stare at them?
Okay, I think I
Yeah.
need to show you what they are. So if you follow me, we're all taking a trip into the castle.
I know what they look like myself, but I think for karma's sake, yes. Close the door.
This is a decorative couch.
Yes.
You cannot sit in it.
Why
Stand
does
on
it
it.
look shiny?
Because they're expensive.
They're leather. I don't know.
Ew, we use leather here?
I don't know.
wish we
Is it
do.
faux leather?
Probably.
But yeah,
well,
no.
At least it does look nice. However, yes, so it's not fit to sit on, then I guess you can
Your
sit on the
stinky feet
floor.
Or getting on the couch.
No one's gonna sit on it.
Night Kai doesn't smell stinky currently.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you finally got out of your night
exactly.
suit.
What?
You know,
I go in different outfits. You're just not around to see them. I
Do
have
you-
pajamas.
Do you wash your uniform?
Yes.
How regularly?
I'd say probably every day or two.
Okay. Must be like one of those baked-in smells.
Oh,
You know, like when you use a pan in the oven for too long and it starts to get that brown stuff all over it. That's
Oh
good
my
for it. It's
God.
like that. Your armor's just imbued with the scent of your sweat.
That is. Anyway, I don't want to catch any more strays.
I don't want to catch him. Honestly, Anthony's been catching so many strays from me today. I don't know what I have
What?
against him.
yes, he has from you.
What-
And
what-
that's
what
just from our
kind of- what
short
kind of
conversation that I've had with you today.
What kind of strays?
Earlier Anthony had told Karma about the babies, and Karma was saying, oh, and we were having a conversation about Anthony's eligibility before he was forced to be wed, and I was like,
Anthony.
and I was like, and Karma was saying things like, oh, well, I guess he's appealing to some people. And I said, well, I mean, he was forced to marry his wife. I don't know how appealing she thought of him. Don't think she married him for his attributes, but that's he caught a stray for me.
Obviously made in chat now.
What?
It's obvious.
Princess Marina said, "I'm being ignored by my husband. Can't believe it." And then Anthony said, "I'm sorry, Pookie."
Pookie.
Oh, also, I got something at the wedding and I can't really use it. So,
What do you mean? I thought it's quite a special thing that you got it.
it is, but it's also really depressing.
It's cute. Here.
Well, there's nothing in the night code that says that if you didn't want to find love, you couldn't find it. Especially with Craig. He set a good precedent.
I know, but I don't want to fight a losing battle. If
Why?
You know
They're flowers.
I don't know either the groom nor the bride.
It's flowers.
Kano.
What?
How was your trip?
Oh, yes. It was very, very interesting. I will gladly tell you more about it. I don't know if now is necessarily the best time. I would like to be able to prepare an official report on the things that I found, as I think you'll find it quite interesting. But I can say this, good news, I was able to find many magnolias, and I brought them back.
Yay!
So we will have a plethora of them for your coronation.
Yay!
Yes.
That's great.
So I will say that very much. And I did find quite a lot of information. There's some things that I was not expecting to find that I ended up encountering somewhat. But again,
Right.
I will write a more official report for you. I think it'll be better in that way as compared to it possibly being just loosely delivered here.
Yes.
So I think, you know, some point before a coronation, I will gladly give you a report on everything I have learned pertaining to everything that was asked of me.
But I also, speaking of my coronation, I wrote up a draft. If you would like to read that, it's a draft invitation.
Is one more allowed to join us?
What?
Is one more person allowed to join us?
Who is it?
My wife.
Yeah, she can
My
come.
wife.
She's gonna yell at me.
My wife.
My wife.
Well, okay. Well, if she doesn't say anything, we don't gotta bring it up.
If she,
I'll check this invitation.
okay. If she yells at me, will
Are you trying to hold up the image of what you said during speech? Do I need to leave?
No, you're fine. Stay. If she yells at me, will you protect me? I'm scared.
What am I?
I
mean, fair.
No. Okay.
No,
Hello.
come back. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings.
This feels like a family meeting.
You are Karma, correct?
I am.
Okay. Never had a formal introduction with you, so trying not to make an assumption, but I can make the assumption based on your wings.
Yes, I do not venture out of the nether frequently.
Understandable.
I mean, if you want a formal introduction, I can definitely give you one.
I will gladly take a formal one.
Marina, this is Lady Karma of the Netherian Kingdom and my girlfriend.
Love that. Love that. As the resident polypan of the mares, you better believe of the heirs in general. The resident polypan of the heirs, you better believe there's no judgment from me.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, Theo just said that Sylph is reading.
Oh,
She's doing so good with the reading. Bro.
I think everything looks fine. I did a little proofreading already and already corrected a few things. Just because I was thinking about it today, even in light of the wedding, do we wish to, I would say invite people to give gifts, but do we want to provide an opportunity for that if people wish to, you know, provide honor to your coronation, or do we just want to say if they bring them, they bring them? So we won't
get that money.
mention it.
What do you want as a
Money,
gift?
get that money, get that money.
What?
What do you want as a gift?
I would say that if people would like to bring gifts, they can. It's not a requirement. for coronation, I believe I just want witnesses, basically.
That's entirely fair. I know among the elves, we do typically have a tradition where we will offer tribute to you as the new princess. But the others won't be required to have that at all. So.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to, they can. It's up to them. But, I mean, it's not a requirement to give me a present. Or anything like that. Also, one thing about this that I will say, do you think, since I'm setting it, by the way, did I do the year thing right? Like the
yes, 16th day of the 8th month. Yes, all that fits.
Okay, great. I was worried I did that part wrong, but thank God I did it right.
Indeed. No, and I think I can't remember. Did you write in about the year of Blue Butterfly? Was that how you wrote it? I don't remember because I read it and I completely missed it.
Yeah, I said the 16th day of the 8th month in the year of the Blue Butterfly.
Wonderful. Yes. No. Exactly. And actually, once you're coronated, then we'll start changing the dates to be in the year of the budding magnolia.
Yeah. Yes. That will be interesting.
Yes, everyone will adapt to that change very well, I'm sure, as well, because no one ever struggles with remembering what year it is, definitely. It's always, I'll have to learn how to write budding magnolia instead of blue butterfly. It'll be quite confusing for a while.
What year are we in?
The Blue Butterfly.
Year 2 of the Blue Butterfly currently.
Yeah.
2BB for short.
2BB.
Next it'll be BM.
We don't have a day cycle in the Nether, so I don't really pay attention to how much time has passed.
Understandable.
Just kind of do it by numbers. You don't really have special days.
Another thing that I was gonna ask is that since I put it so close, like it's next week. Like that's when I'm setting the date for it. Should we continue with the building of the cathedral? Because I don't know if it's been started yet. I don't think so.
I don't think so, because I will be honest, I think Charlotte's attention was very much dedicated on the wedding. And I don't know how much Countess has gotten started on the cathedral. But we could ask her. She's gone. Literally, as soon as I say that, it's like she's like, "Oh, got to go." But
she smelled the responsibility.
Just precisely. I suppose we can at least adapt to the one in Evergreen if we would like.
Yeah, I think if we do it in Evergreen, but we kind of redo the inside of Evergreen, that would be okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that would be good if we did that instead. So I can change it to Evergreen Village, the church at Evergreen Village, if people know where that is.
Yeah, and if not, you can always make an indication saying that we will have, you mentioned the knights at the end. You can also indicate that they'll be happy to provide directions.
Yes. Yes, and I plan
just go to the Elven Kingdom or Waystone.
Yeah, and I also plan to make an announcement in our distant missives, asking that all of the knights do show up to my coronation. So I'm doing it in advance, so they all have time to plan their busy lives and schedules.
Precisely. I think we can get all 3 of them there. It'll be good.
Thank you.
Your requirement is you have a requirement here, no matter what your life is.
Sorry. Know, but no, that's fine. But thank you for trying to get all there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get Max to come as well.
Yeah, because I made a deal with Max. He's supposed to be temporary knight for the Elven Kingdom, since I'm allowing him to live in Evergreen rent-free.
Oh.
Yeah, Max said he needed time away from the Winter Kingdom to rethink his loyalties or something like that. I don't know. So I made a deal with him. I'm allowing him to live with Kaya in Evergreen rent-free as long as he promises to be a temporary knight for the Elven Kingdom.
Why looking at me?
That's interesting.
All right. Well, cool. That's
okay.
lovely. Well, then I think then we should hopefully have 4 knights, which will be a good number, I think, to keep things maintained.
Yes, and he needs to wear royal Elven colors.
Oh.
At the coronation, by the way.
Okay.
So do you.
Yeah, so do you.
I like my red uniform.
It's a coronation.
Red's a very nice color.
It
to
is a
be
very
fair.
nice color. Do
It
we?
is nice, but it's not part of the colors.
I need to contact somebody to do that
Don't
for
look at
me.
me.
I'll
I'm
get
sure
a
you can
custom
find a
outfit tailored as
seamstress
well.
or something for you.
I have my dress all planned out already for the coronation.
Lovely.
It's
think there'll
very
be
difficult to
exciting
find a
time.
tailor for me, so I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I know a local one.
Yeah, if I have to freaking use mermaid magic again and
I think-
edit a dress.
I think you are an exception though right now. So if you don't have the ability to do so, then I doubt anyone will judge you.
Anything
Just you
formal.
being there will be enough.
If you want,
I gotta be supportive of my sister-in-law, though.
true that.
Do my best.
If
Let's make
you
Coral do it,
want,
then
No.
if you
No,
want,
I don't want Coral anywhere near this.
Oof. Everyone is invited, by the way. So if Coral decides to show up, Coral decides to show up. I have
God,
to.
I hope she doesn't show up.
I'm going to extend an invitation out to her. I'm going to warn you of
Yes.
that right now.
Okay, I mean, hey, you do it. I just hope she doesn't show up, just
Yeah,
because of drama, and don't need
yeah.
that.
But in advance, if you would like to know the theme is magnolia flowers and pinks, purples, yellows, but no white.
yes.
Yeah, I was
no
gonna say, I hope no white.
Yeah, no white, because those are funeral colors for us.
Yeah.
Mm,
If you didn't know, white is funeral for elves.
So I
I
laugh.
quite
forward
literally
to my
never
wedding.
wear white, so you are okay. If I
Okay.
wear white in the nether, it would immediately become dusty.
Mm.
That's
Ooh,
quite
I
fair.
didn't even think about it. Dusty in the nether?
Well, yes, all the lava and like all the cinders and ash in the air.
Funky.
I'm sure
understandable.
there's some areas where you can get like a good breath of air, but there is a lot of ash.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just realized there is a road. Should be like a pathway or a road from the tavern to Evergreen, right?
There already
There
is.
is.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
So that's why I was saying it'll be very easy once we could have some lights posted. I imagine we also could get some archways made to put within the pathway there as well. Like I said, there are a good number of magnolias that I was able to get from the kingdom, so I'm very excited for you to see them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them. I'm excited. Honestly, I'm excited for everything that you got from the other kingdom, so I'm looking forward to the report. But whenever you're ready to
Yes.
give that to me, just let me know.
Most
Do
definitely.
you need the materials for a conduit?
Oh, that's a good question. Is there a conduit in Evergreen?
No.
No.
I don't think we ever needed one there.
I think I can go. I think I've just brought some to the house. I can probably go. I don't know how to format it, so maybe I can ask Quinn, but I can give you the materials in the meantime for it.
Mm.
Just
We
give me
can set
one
that up.
second. And I can come
Let's give
back.
you a pond. We could set them like a little pond to sit in. Oh right. We'll put you under a rain cloud.
I don't think
Wait,
we can.
it's not public
We'll-
news yet?
We'll have Coral
have you been
sit on a
telling?
cloud and cry the whole wedding, and then you can sit in a pool of
Who have you been
coral tears.
telling?
If
Well,
you do
I
not
thought you
want it
already knew.
shared,
She
I
came
will
to us and
not
told
share
us.
it.
Okay, well, to be fair, that's your sister's significant other. It's a different story. But you meant like you were telling, like, Max, for example, or something.
Oh no, I don't really talk to people.
I'm just saying as an example, like that category. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. But probably before then it'll be outed because there's too many people that know at this point and they have a bunch of blabbermouths.
That's quite fair.
I am not one to gossip, so I also don't really talk to many people. I'm gonna be real.
That's quite fair.
That's fair.
Are we introverts?
What
I
do
think
you
a
do
lot
in
of
your
us-
free time? I do work on stuff when I'm in the nether.
I'm on throne duty a lot of the time because my sister keeps up and leaving, so... Ugh.
I play Dungeons and Dragons with my dogs, so I'm indeed an introvert.
Love that.
Love that for
It's
you.
canon. It has been canon.
Incredible.
So that's indeed
Incredible.
I love that for you, Kano.
Love
the reason. Thank
that.
you. I'm glad you love that. I'm glad you.
Speaking of
stand
dogs, I've heard
my
Lord
lifestyle.
Anthony's dog impression earlier, and I also did mine.
What?
I can't.
What?
Anthony barked earlier.
What?
You
and I
the
missed
one,
it?
You were the
Are you
one that
kidding
started
me?
it.
Listen, I had an interruption from my mind that just projected out, and I didn't mean for it to happen.
She just really has the dog in her, and me and Lord Anthony.
We were barking back at her.
You were just
we were communicating.
Understood.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
It's quite humorous.
Alright, hold on. I'll be right back with the stuff.
No worries. I will note as well that Night Pink came through. I gave her an assignment to gather me a lot of books. So, those books can be used for your invitations, since I assume you'll need quite a few.
Yeah,
if you wish to give it to every individual member, or if you just plan to give them to kingdoms as sort of an announcement.
How many books would we need to print in order to give them to everyone?
I'd assume
Yikes.
nearly, but less than 50.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of books, and books are precious for communication. So maybe we could just do one to the princesses of the kingdoms, and then another one to their advisors. If that makes sense.
All right. And then would we do more of a public announcement for everyone else to attend, or do you just wish for the princesses and advisors and that's it to be at the coronation?
No, everyone else can come. I can do a public one, a public announcement. And I will do a public announcement on Monday? Yes? Yes.
Good plan, I think. Yes, I think that'll work.
5 days to prepare.
You got
Listen,
this.
bro.
Well, what are you gonna do?
No, I was saying for the other
I
people.
think
they have
Anthony's
5
just like Anthony's
that's
trying to
fine.
persuade Annabelle to like do it now, like today.
It's very, and everyone's tired from the wedding.
They can still
Exactly.
check their distant missives.
Yeah, okay. I see.
I mean, I'm putting it out on Monday. So
Honestly, I think that's fair, especially considering the Seraph Ball is happening tomorrow. So, I think it's very nice of you to not want to get in the way of their celebrations either.
I forgot about that.
By the way, are you going?
I was not planning to, admittedly. Not that I don't wish to support the Seraphs, but life is busy, and I've got D&D with my dogs, and so I cannot attend.
I plan
Who
to.
should I give this to?
I would say Countess, but Countess isn't here, so you can give it to me.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I guess it's just me and you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or actually, wait. Do you know how to
Are
do
you?
it?
I can figure
I
it
guess
out.
Depends how I'm feeling.
You can give it to me.
considering.
I can do it if you want.
If it's anything like today, it's not gonna be great.
I'm glad you were able to come, though, for even just a little bit.
Yeah. I felt bad I couldn't come soon, but I literally couldn't.
I understand.
And then he says you've been vomiting a lot.
It's true. Yeah, they've been kicking my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not spreading rumors.
Yeah, you're
What other
not
rumors are you spreading? Huh?
I mean, we did have a spill the tea session earlier. We did talk shit.
And you didn't. Oh my goodness. You
It's
better
quite
tell-
fair. What else better do you
Can't
have to do when
believe
you don't do other things?
I mean, anything I said, I will gladly say to the other princesses' faces.
Okay, but the princess.
Oh, you
talk
talked
shit
about
that
Coral?
Then I already know what the tea is. I'm sure I don't even have to worry.
Yeah.
You talk shit about Coral?
Yeah.
Because I would gladly join you to talk shit about Coral.
We did not talk shit about Morrigan, though. I will say that. I defended Morrigan to the fullest extent of my knowledge.
Yes, very understandable. Yeah, and I will say it was nice to see both Princess Rain and Coral at the event. They were at the wedding today, and Coral behaved quite well. I didn't realize that her and Umiko were so close. So
Yeah, no, they're not.
I see. So she's,
She
it's,
just put on a front like she does with everything else.
which is fair, but she did a good job. So if nothing else, I'd rather not see them despairing, even if we don't care for them.
I mean, yeah, I don't wish ill will upon others. It's just I don't
wish ill will on her.
Okay.
I'll just say it.
Are you
straight
Annabelle?
Up, I do. No, on Coral.
No. I said no. Are you Annabelle? Because Annabelle is saying I don't wish ill will.
And I'm just saying I would. I do.
I know, but you're not Annabelle.
I know.
So...
I'm just saying I would, especially if it comes to Coral. I don't wish ill will.
I refuse to turn off shaders.
I get it.
Leave me alone, please. Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, no. I have no ill will against them. It's just I don't know. Coral forced my brother into a marriage, and then Lorelia froze my sister. No, I have ill will against Lorelia. Never mind.
Yes.
That one, yes. But I just think Princess Reina's sus at this point.
Yes. I fully agree. Yeah. No, it was seeing the wedding the way it was today was a stark difference from the wedding between Marina and Anthony.
Yeah, true.
But
Don't
I
say.
will say, at least the wedding was quick. This wedding, maybe I'm not very social, but this wedding went for a long time. It felt like in my head I was like standing there for like 45 minutes, being like, "Oh yes, this is wonderful. I just sit here and wait until everyone's ready." So at least with that wedding, I was in control and be like, "Okay, you're married now. Have fun. Goodbye," and it was done.
Literally.
But it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me?
Oh, no reason.
She can stare.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
likes
you're
her
pretty.
face.
True, she does
Wait,
have
I do have a
it's
reason.
Free real estate.
Free real estate, my face. Okay. But yeah, no. I don't know. I was scared you were going to yell at me. And I was scared that you were going to yell at me.
For
So
what? What'd you do?
nothing.
She wasn't there. So
No,
she wouldn't know.
don't say that. You can't just say that. Come on, girl.
I did
What'd
What
you
did
nothing.
I say?
You
What did I
walked
say?
into this one.
I did.
What you walked into it? What did you say?
Here,
I'd
I'll
rather
play it for you.
honesty here.
I know.
Annabelle, on behalf of Melody, decided to go and object to Umiko and Nimbus's wedding under grounds of certain curses lurking about.
God damn it! Am I gonna be shot?
No, you're not gonna be shot. You're fine. They didn't care. There were no bad reactions. They all did pull swords on me, but
I was surprised by that. I was like, they were ready to get violent.
Yeah.
So do I have to be prepared for that, like
No.
tomorrow or something?
no.
Everybody still had a good time.
You
I didn't
showed up to the
bring down
wedding.
mood.
You showed up to the
Yeah,
after party. They didn't do anything.
Yeah, but people, that could have done anything also know that I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Maybe
Should just stay
after the
pregnant
babies
for a really
are
long
born, I might
time.
be shot.
Just
I might be
say-
shot.
Just keep them in there for as long as you have.
That's how that works.
I'm not familiar with mermaid biology. That doesn't sound correct.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that's how that
I'm
works.
making,
It's
I'm making
not.
a facetious joke. I know full well that it's not very possible.
Yeah.
Without extreme pain. So
No.
Oh my god.
Great. Well, great. That's fun. That's fun to know. All right. Well, I'm not that particularly happy with it. Did you name drop me? Is that why?
Maybe.
Oh my god, girl.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had
Did you have to
to.
name drop me when you did it though?
No, I didn't need to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness. I beg for the forgiveness.
Okay, I'm gonna forgive you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
If it makes you feel better, she had severe anxiety after. She had a mental breakdown. I
Listen.
witnessed it. I helped her.
Oh.
Oh, you've come full circle.
Oh my god, it is full circle. We helped you through your mental breakdown.
Oh, and these two helped me through mine in your room.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Oh yeah, I told them about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not at length.
It's fine. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, that's quite fair. I think you've more than doubtlessly learned that when you tell an elf a secret, eventually it's going to
Yeah,
go
y'all
somewhere.
can't keep your mouths shut at all.
We're
Hey,
telling each other.
I've kept secrets, okay? It's Anthony who can't keep his mouth shut.
I've kept secrets.
You literally, okay, no, I have to bring this up. You literally
I disagree.
told me that my mother was planning on murdering both of you and Melody, and then you name dropped Melody in front of me twice.
Oh my
Twice.
God.
I was gonna tell
didn't
you.
know.
I was gonna tell you, but I didn't know that I shouldn't have told you.
Were you
I
doing that to
told
me, or
him.
was it Melody?
I told Melody, and then you teleported to Melody, and then I told you. I shouldn't have said anything. I didn't know he was gonna tell you
Oh my God.
without telling me.
See, there's no reason I keep things from you, Anthony. 'Cause I know you're a blabbermouth.
And I had to come and save it, and I didn't really help.
Blabbermouth.
I just asked questions.
Oh my God.
And you
Sir?
stole everything, apparently.
To be fair, we were spilling stuff the day we found out we were gonna get married, so, you know,
I mean, that's fine. I tell Karma a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't tell Karma right now, so. This ain't
I
open.
don't
Karma,
talk to anybody.
Can you do me
to be
one
fair.
favor?
What is it?
Do not tell Morrigan as long as possible.
About what?
That would really depend on what it is.
About
Does it impact another or its citizens?
No.
Okay, then yeah, I can probably.
As long
mention it.
it will eventually become public knowledge, but I would prefer if she does not find out for as long as possible.
Oh, are you referring to your current status?
My current biological status, yes.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah. There's no reason for me to share that with her. Yeah.
I don't know how it is with the Netherians, but just in case, I'm just gonna.
Do you think she's gonna go all Maleficent on you and be like, I want the child?
What
Do
are
I
we
have
going to
to
do with
remind
the child
you?
that can't breathe in our realm?
Do I have to remind you, Kano?
Of
Come
what?
on, man.
Oh, Annabelle, I have a question.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Max wants to come and ask you about his duties for the coronation. Can he come?
I'm gonna fight so many people. Yeah, you can come over here.
Oh, can I help?
Yeah, you can help.
No, don't fight him. It's okay.
Well, if you are going to do that, I might choose to retire. Obviously, it's been. I quite literally got back from my trip back from the kingdom just before the wedding, so I'm feeling exhausted.
It's been 4 hours.
I know it's been. Well, for
I'm
you,
so
yes, it's been
hungry.
longer. Then get food.
Go
get
eat.
food.
I have priorities, and plus, I'll be too loud. So,
So you're just gonna starve yourself
Is
to death?
Anna
yes.
not gonna let you eat?
No, I am not. No, I will.
No, Kaya's not,
why
Kaya's
is
not
your
talking about
night
Annabelle.
having-
Kaya's talking
I'm not
about
talking
feeding
about-
the mind.
Yes.
The
Something
cerebral
about
eating.
the IRL dimension.
Yes.
What's that?
Something I read in a book.
Nourishment.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
We
Are you
should
trying
make
to
a
climb on stuff
Anthony's
again?
hit. I'm bored and need to do something phase in this conversation.
Yeah, he's like, I need to go climb on lamps and tables.
We should put a secret behind a painting.
There's a wall.
not
It
very
literally goes
secretive.
outside.
It literally goes right
Alex.
outside.
There's no place to
Oh, it
hide.
does. Oh man.
Do you want proof I can show you?
No.
No, it's
You
fine.
could like put something under the carpet.
You're so
There's
smart.
lots of room underneath the castle if we really wanted to, but we haven't felt the need.
Oh, one thing that I will tell you that I'm planning a lot of renovations for the castle.
Okay.
So in our secret hiding room for all of our materials, I'm going to extend it and build a war room.
That's
Okay. Like a planning center, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I think
basically.
that's fine.
War.
If you
fun.
do
What is it good
if you do a lot of
for?
extensive renovations
Mhm.
in the near future, I might request having a room that has the ability to actually go places. Even though I'm in the most protected room in the whole entire castle, I also wish I had more space.
So you just want your room but expanded, basically.
Potentially.
Or
It's
do
no
you-
priority. But
Okay.
I thought I might as well put it out there for making renovations already.
Okay. If you want, put it in our distant missives.
Yes. Again, very low priority.
Okay.
So I figured out if you're talking about making large renovations to the castle itself, then
Yeah.
you're going to do the work anyway, might as well.
Would you prefer to stay in your current location, or do you want to move completely into a separate part of the castle?
I'll leave that up to you. I don't mind where I am currently, but don't let where I'm at prevent you from putting other things in places if you need to.
Okay.
Like if you need to shift me to like a closet somewhere, then I'm fine.
I'm not gonna put you in a closet.
Oh.
You want more space, not less.
Well, yes, but closets can be more spacious than you think sometimes.
That's fair.
You can give him the room under the carpet.
The room
Who needs
under
the room?
carpet.
Who needs the room under the stairs when you can have the room under the carpet?
You'll be very
Take over
protected
that
down
area.
there.
Yeah.
That's true. Just call me Harry Potter and I'll be fine.
Oh, I love those books.
Yeah, no, they're quite nice, aren't they? I really, I
Mhm.
don't know exactly. I don't know which kingdom is the source of those books, but they are quite nice.
I do like
I
those
thought-
books.
I thought it was the mermaids because I had them in my castle, and we don't get a lot.
Ah, okay. Perhaps it
I
was
could
a
be
mermaid.
completely wrong, and then maybe it got
But
transferred over
I
to one
do
of
know the
scrolls.
author has been exiled for quite some time, so I doubt
Mm.
there
Yes,
came
that
more
is
books at
true.
that
Well,
time.
they're yeah. If they're a
Issues.
mermaid, considering how long ago they came out, they're definitely dead.
Okay. Okay.
That's fair. Just go on.
Anyway.
Hi, Max. What do you need?
Hello. I was told you wanted me to guard the coronation with Kai. I was just wondering,
Yes.
what exactly
Yeah.
you wanted me to do.
So basically on the day of the coronation, what you would need to do is you can stick with Kaya if you aren't 100% sure on where to go or what to do, but we're going to be holding the coronation in Evergreen at the church in Evergreen. There might be people coming and going from there in order to decorate and set things up and all that type of stuff. And ignore them.
I'm making my way slowly because I said I was going to retire, so I'm just going to go slowly. But I
Yeah,
interrupt you
that's
guys.
fine.
leave 'em
You're
alone.
okay.
Leave them alone.
But that's basically, you can guide people to Evergreen. Bye-bye. You can guide people to Evergreen and make sure that they get to the church safely. All that type of stuff, basically like an escort. And then once the coronation starts, you're gonna be inside of you're gonna be inside of the coronation, like inside the actual building. And then basically you just stand guard
Okay.
while it
I
happens.
was told that there's a dress code.
Yes.
Green dress code.
Yeah.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
it's a royal coronation, you have to wear the royal elven colors. As you know, even if you're a temporary guard, it's a very formal coronation. It's a very
Mhm.
so we have to abide by elven customs.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, green, gold. If you want, you can throw in some white, but not a lot of it because white is a funeral color for us. But if it's mixed in with
will
other
stay
colors,
clear.
yeah, if it's mixed in with other colors, it's okay. But yeah, just letting you know that. So like green, gold, that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
So just basic normal guard duty things, escort and wear green.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, great. Because all Kaya told me was you have to wear green. That was helpful.
Yes.
No,
I
it's
can't get much across through a missive. I'm sorry.
No, it's just the elven custom. Since it's a royal coronation, we have to abide by the customs of the Elven kingdom. And a part of that is wearing the formal royal elven guard attire, which I believe Kaya can give you.
I
Oh,
can.
I've-
I can.
Yeah.
I've been
I guess.
I've been to an elven coronation before. So
Okay, great. So you already kind of know what it would be like.
yeah, it was 1,000 years ago, but I presume customs haven't changed.
Yeah. Question. How old are you?
Oh, gee.
Well, it depends. If I include how long I was in the end, I'm I may or may not be 1,600 and something. But if you don't include that, I'm just in my 600s, quite young, really.
Oh, I'm 1,005, but I'm at elf. So interesting.
Yeah.
Does the end stop your aging process?
Well, for them, it was 10 days.
Yeah, for us, it was 10 days, so I didn't really experience those 1,000 years, but they still passed.
Ah, I see. Understandable.
Solstice told me he was 2,000.
Before
yeah,
or after
Solstice
the
was...
end?
He didn't specify.
Okay.
Solstice was in his just a bit over 1,000 before the end, so he added the 1,000 on over. He was much older than I was.
Okay.
Okay. You said that you have attended a Elven Coronation before, and it was like I was just curious. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it was when I was younger, so it wasn't as a knight, but yeah.
Yeah. That's completely understandable. Thank you all for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kato.
Conversation.
Hope you all had a good
come find me when you're done.
stream.
So I can show you what Cola had shown me, and I feel like you have.
Was it the thing from before?
Is Cola still in jail?
He just recently got out.
Oh,
today.
so fun. I hope they don't break any more laws.
Why did you say it like that?
Well,
I just really want to
borderlining it at the moment.
Already?
Already?
Yeah.
It's
Bro, I really just
not-
want to put someone in our prison. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm so tempted. We have not put anybody in our prison since we built it.
It's not really
I can give you a reason
he's not
to.
breaking any law, but it might be a war crime that he is committing.
Oh
so
my god!
Oh my.
What is he
Hang
doing?
on.
What is
Hang
he
on.
playing?
Wait, show me. I'll be back. I want to go see it.
No,
Where
let's
is
just
this?
say he wants to make some adjustments to the winter prison, and he has shown me one of them, and also had an idea for the elves.
So I can imprison him soon is what you're telling me. So he's plotting to make a war crime against the Elven Kingdom. Kaya, go fucking arrest him.
Again?
So what he wants to do is make personalized cells for each race origin.
What?
No!
What?
What?
Yeah. The one that he did make for the Netherians.
What? Covered in water? What is it?
Well, water is there? Yes.
God.
That is a torture room and not a prison
Yes,
cell. So if he does insist on that, that will be an issue.
He did say he wanted to make it so snowballs would fire every bit, but it's a
That
room
is not
surrounded
a
by
cell.
water.
That is a torture chamber.
With, one block. Yeah.
Okay.
Who is allowing that inside the castle?
Ira's busy with her research. She doesn't know.
Look, I don't live in the castle, so I didn't even know that was going on until I got back from the ball, or not the ball, the wedding, and he showed me.
It's already being built.
He built what he calls a prototype.
I want to vomit for an entirely different reason.
Yeah, we said we'd ask Ira, and we all know what Ira's answer is going to be. So,
My little.
Can I just like? Can I? Prison? Murder?
He's not technically breaking a law, so I can't.
I'm
really
sending a message to
arrest him.
Cool right now. I can't.
Listen. As long as he doesn't break any elven laws, then I can't just fully arrest him. But
Can this man just take a break?
yeah, like literally.
Honestly.
But in the mutual beneficial interest of all involved, maybe we can imprison him unjustly.
Look,
Well,
if
he
it
is.
makes you feel any better,
what he's
he
doing
only
as a
has beef with the
threat.
Nether. So
Mm-hmm.
Are they invited to the coronation?
Nah, this rate, fuck no.
Cola's a special case. He toes the line of legality and
I mean, although
criminal.
it's a public coronation, so anybody can technically show up if they wish to. It's just if they do. If Cola shows up and starts anything, that would be the #1 person to strike him
I'll
down.
keep the handcuffs on me. It's
Yeah,
fine.
He doesn't really like royalty, so I don't expect him to show up.
We never can have him and Ziff in a room together, ever.
They've
Never.
already been together,
Oh,
and that is.
I mean, in like closed room for longer than a minute.
oh,
now-
they
from
went
now.
See,
From now.
yeah,
Ever.
that's how the whole court thing happened.
I know, I heard his testimony. I'm pretty sure that was a lie,
First-
but...
Yeah, kind of. Me and Kai were there when him and Ziff talked. Ziff told him it was illegal.
I was there?
But
He did tell him
yeah,
it was illegal.
We were there. It was when.
Yeah, so he lied
memory
on the
loss kicking in.
stand.
So he lied on the sand! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have to be as flipped out that Ziff just said that if he did say it was illegal. Okay, good.
And I'm sorry, that whole trial, I had to step down from the jury. I had to take myself out of jury duty for that one.
I was literally messaging.
I couldn't.
Sending messages to Anthony. I was like, there are so many things that are just stretches, and this would not be allowed normally, but I'm on the jury and I can't say anything.
I had to step down from the jury because I had to correct misinformation about my kingdom's laws. I can't.
Yeah, that was really concerning when we saw that, because that was like a whole other thing, because then we kind of unjustly imprisoned someone, and by we I mean Kaya, so that would have looked quite bad on you.
No, you justly imprisoned him. You
yeah,
just
it
didn't
was
give him the
like-
full extent of his imprisonment, basically.
Yeah, I mean, he was imprisoned in winter because you were too lazy to bring him back to Elven.
I couldn't. I didn't know how to.
Well, he wasn't running away.
Thank you for the
I didn't
flower.
know.
Also, thank you for
I didn't
the
know what he was capable of
follow.
back then. Now I know what he's like.
Oh yeah, he's something.
Listen, I mean, this person, I just can't. Everything that I hear is just them trying to like commit various like war crimes and or break various kingdoms' laws, and I don't know.
Oh God! Speaking of that, I just left him alone with Sylph.
Yeah, you did.
No!
Yeah, you did.
No!
Oh my God.
They put Sylph into their quote-unquote prison cell.
What?
That is... I'm just saying, if he has an issue with Netherians...
Go get your child,
Receive your
Marina.
child.
I'm getting my child!
Marina is
I might be
self-adopted
attacking
mother.
Cola.
I will be informing Morgan about what I've heard. That is something that I will be...
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can tell Morgan all you want about Cola. I don't care. I can't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I just like...
We can't do anything until they actually do something.
I know.
Yeah. This is just pure, just cola being cola.
Well, the fact that
Until
now...
they actually do something.
Well, according to Max, they have made the cell in the Winter Kingdom, and so my concern is that they intend to use the cell, whether they do so legally or illegally. So I don't like.
Hey,
I'm
I
not
just
comfortable with the fact
scared
that
the crap
cell
out of
exists.
Cola. And I like you, but I will literally slit Cola's throat if he goes after Sylph again. I don't care.
Oh my.
That is my kid. And if Sylph was placed in the torture chamber, he's lucky I didn't kill him where he stood.
I dislike the fact that that chamber exists to begin with, because you take someone prisoner, your goal should not be torture.
No, I
agree with
agree.
that?
I agree. But yeah, no. No, tell Morgan all you want about Cola. I don't care. Morgan will probably want to murder. Morgan has already had experiences with Cola, by the way. Morgan was at the trial.
Yeah, I didn't attend the trial. I was in my lab at the time. I have not left my lab recently, so
You see what happens
I'm still
when
out
you
of the
leave
loop on
your...
a lot of matters.
I mean, yeah, but you see what happens when you leave your lab? You get more information.
I leave the lab and now I feel unsettled.
It's okay.
Which
I
is
cannot leave
valid,
the nether.
It's okay. You're
also-
okay. You're fine. No one's gonna do anything. Hopefully, just don't go near Cola.
Well, I don't intend to go near Cola. To be frank, when I am not in the nether, I'm either going to be within your castle or with a guard, so I don't exactly venture out.
Yeah, that's understandable. But okay. Is there anything else that I need to discuss with anyone before I retire for the night?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm also EP.
EP?
Yeah,
I
I'll
have to talk to you
also
about one
retire if
thing,
you
though,
are.
before you go to bed.
Okay.
We can retire.
I will tell you when you can teleport.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Are you wanting to go back to the nether?
Yes, how do I get back?
Oh, okay. I'll take you. I'll take you before I retire.
I don't know your guys' castle.
It's okay. I mean, what? You don't want to spend a night with me?
I would love to spend the night with you. I did not pack an overnight bag.
That's fair. Okay, so whenever you want to come back on your own, if you're not with a guard or Morgan, you just go out the front of the castle and then you just wrap around, basically.
When I'm not within one of the off rooms, I can make my way here pretty easily. It's just we were inside somewhere, and so I could not orientate myself.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm never gonna let you walk back alone, but if
you
it
were
ever
just about to let
happens.
me walk back alone.
Okay, you know what? I didn't. I walked you back myself.
After I made it, I did not know where I was going, so I was just following you.
Okay, so I don't know what you wanted. I asked you, do you want to go back to the nether? You were like, yes, I want to go back. How do I get back? And I showed you back.
I appreciate it. But pleasure talking with you. And you can come to me when you feel like you've done bad things. I support you. As long as they are not outwardly malicious to me. You have reasons for it.
Just specifically you.
I would prefer to group in the Netherians with that as well, unless they do something first. Eye for an eye.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable. But okay, it was a pleasure talking with you too. I hope you can well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow though. I'll see you tomorrow at the ball.
Yes, I'll attend the ball.
Okay, great.
Good night, my princess.
Good night. Okay. I just heard that.